Morning, we've just walked to, I don't know, 50 yards. We're up there, down here. We're on our way just for a bit of a walk this morning. Look at that, that's beautiful, isn't it? There's a house and garden. Just coming to have a walk down by the lake. They have a beach and everything here, so yeah. So we're going to come down and do that. Just to get a bit of exercise in. Weather forecast is, we don't know. It rained last night, so I suppose we'll see. That's quite a clever monument thing and telling you about stuff. Not the in English, but quite clever that. Reminded me a little bit of the book that we saw in that information centre. Yeah, that was it. I thought that was brilliant. That I can't remember where we were. That were in. Been to that many places. Neither of us can ever remember. Romania, yeah. So, although you've seen this in the winter and the whole thing's iced over, there's somebody fishing out there. This is it in the summer. So, yeah, this is where you come if you're coming down to the beach. So he does have access to this. Oh look, they've tore all the walkway up. So we won't be walking down there. You might have to walk along the path. We can go that way, I suppose.
Tore it up.
Well, look.
Oh, they know how it will.
You can walk around the beach, I suppose.
We'll have a walk on the pier, you think, first?
Yeah, Christine wants to have a walk on the pier. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do this, but I think people probably just swim from here, dive in off here, I presume. Well, we'll take it. It's pretty cold this morning. Yeah, there's a bit of sun, so really nice that she's got this at the end of her street. If you look there, there's some I'm not sure if they're changing areas, them like them round things. They allow you to just to get changed a bit. You'll have to keep your eye on this because it's probably going to be slippy. Yeah, so this is the water. So yeah, the water's clear. Not really sure. I think don't know what the idea of this is. I suppose a little pool that people. I've no idea. I suppose you just come out here and sit in it. And there's some benches around the outside. A lot of birds obviously come onto this bit. And this platform floats because I can feel it bouncing. Yeah, I have seen a lot of fish. Well, I can see one fisherman on here today, but when we were here before, there were a few fishermen that were here. Yeah, but it was nice. Apparently, they've just had a bit of a heat wave here, like what we've had, and now we've got this sudden turn in the weather for it to be really cold. Anyway, we're going to take a walk down that way, I think. We've just come to have a look at one of these, which is like a changing area. So when you go bring yourself around, and then there's just a little area. There's a hook there. allows you to get changed. There's Christine, look. So they're quite cool, man. What a good idea. Yeah. They're scattered along the beach, so
Brilliant idea.
there's quite a few of them. So, it's quite a nice area, I must admit, and for a town that it's only a small town. All along the lake here are these benches as well, which Christine's had a swing on and thinks are really cool. But it's really nice. I mean, we did come up here with a camper van on there. I suppose you could get away with staying on here all night, possibly. There's nowhere to hook up. Christine did see there is a hookup point, but it's 410 volts. So I'm presuming you could walk right the way around, which I would quite like to do one day. We'll see. Don't know whether Casper and Anita are up for that. Well, might be a bit far for her, and don't see Casper coming with us. So I'll have a look at this map here. So don't know what half that means, to be fair, but I think we're at that top point there where there was a bridge over that corner bit, and then I'm assuming there is a way of walking all the way around. I think we'll probably see. Tell you not to feed the birds, it's a fairly obvious one. We'll walk a bit anyway. Christine's just gone to the loo. She's found a loo, so she's gone to test it. We just crossed, well, the bridge is just over there. We're not walking all the way around today, we just haven't got the time, but there's like this little, I don't know, community, I'm not really sure what it is. A nice little village, that's quite cool. Cunninga Tally, it says on it.
That's nice, it's quite near that.
And the yeah, not really new, like, yeah. Small community. It's kind of like a holiday type community, although I don't think it is. I think it's, oh, I don't know what it is. Barbecue there, look. Big barbecues. And there's like swings on the there's a lake behind it. It's quite nice. Yeah, it looks like it. It's quite nice. And this place, this little community, is called the King's Farm. We've just translated its name, which is Cunninga. Just trying to Cunninga Tallow, which is King's Farm. I've just been reading that on there, which is a little bit about this place as a settlement site. But apparently, somebody in 1938 found an aurochs horn. I'm presuming that's a form of an ancient animal. That was in 1938, and then there's been several studies, especially around by this bridge, where they've found a settlement that goes back 4,500 years. I think every now and again they come back and they do some excavation work or more studies. But basically there was a settlement that was here 4,500 years ago, where the aurochs horn and that lot is now. I think it's in some university museum somewhere, along with other artifacts that they've found in the area, which I always think is a shame. You know, they were found here, they belong here. I feel the same on all the different places that we've been to. They seem to take them away to the capital cities, and that's where they get displayed instead of being here for people to see in the area where they were found. However, what do I know about things? It's just my opinion, and being as my opinion is the only opinion that matters in my life. Oh, and Christine's. We all have to do what Christine says, don't we, Christine?
Oh yeah.
See, look, she agrees with me. Isn't that right, Christine? I'm videoing you. Yeah, I'm getting that. And that means I'm not listening to you. Piss off, is what that means. Anyway, we're had a little bit of a walk this morning. Seems to be brightening up a bit. Hopefully it'll stay like that. Yeah, it's getting warmer. It was bloody cold when we set off first thing this morning. That was a nice little walk. We were just walking around the thing, and then I'm looking at that thinking it is a gate. It's a gate, and it also acts like a fishing rod. Look. Look at that. How cool is that?
That's quite cool, isn't it?
Well, very different. And then you can drop that onto there, look, your own private gate. I really like that. Okay, apparently I've just asked the guy down there that's getting ready to go out and fish what they're fishing for is pike. Although he said it's a little bit too cold for them, which is it's kind of strange, because for us that's a winter sport, isn't it? Oh, Christine won't know. Yeah, it's more of a winter sport for us, fishing for pike. There's competition on tomorrow, so they're here practicing or getting themselves ready for the competition. While I'm talking, and while I remember, Anita was telling us that because of the heightened threat from Russia and all the things that are going on in the world, on the 14th here, I think it's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, not just here but all over Estonia, there's going to be like a warning sign. So they're just giving it they've never done it before, or nothing's been done certainly since around about the Second World War, but they're actually going to be doing sirens, and the sirens are going to be for as a practice warning signal of shall we say impending danger, which I'm assuming is we're at war, be careful. I'm assuming it's something like that. So if we're about, we'll probably hear that at some stage on the 14th, so we'll see. I think that's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There will be another warning, she says, to remind people, but apparently everybody is being told that you know, if you hear it, not to panic. It's just a test that they're doing. So I suppose just goes to show how worried they are. The other thing that Anita also said was that there is a higher military presence here, but she said it's mainly Americans, which I was quite shocked by that. But then again, I suppose maybe it was Americans, because I think he started taking or pulling American troops out. Anyway, that's what he's fishing here for, is pike. I have no idea what they would be fishing for in the summer season, but pike's what they're after, and pike is a predatory fish. He said they go up to about you know, he says average size, so he's talking about 10 kilos is about average. I'm not sure what that is in pounds, I'm going to be honest. I think it's 2.2 pounds to a kilo. I think I'm right on that. Yeah, I'll say 2.2 pounds to a kilo. So you're probably looking at about, what's that, 20 odd pound fish. So there's some big ones in there. That's me guessing. We'll see. Well, we won't because I'm not fishing. But yeah, that's what they're here for. They're all practicing, ready for the match tomorrow. There's a fella here just getting ready to go fishing. There's another one brought his boat down as well. So I do know it's a popular fishing destination. Fish. Christine says she wonders what's in the lake, and I've no idea what type of fish it is. I don't know. Well, we've got him started. Casper.
Look at Papa Steve.
Wow.
Well done. Peddling, aren't
Good
we?
boy.
Well done.
Aren't you? You're clever.
You're a big boy now. You can feel him pulling forward on the peddling all right. Oh, look at that now. Whoa.
Oh, we're off now. He's got it going now.
Wow. We are going for it now, aren't we?
I
think you've got a hang of it.
I think he's concentrating on his feet to push the pedals round, but everything else is suffering at the minute, so they're having to hold him up. But we're kind of he's lost his footing a bit, so we're taking it in turns a little bit, but we can't put the seat up any further at the moment, so he needs to touch the floor, but he can scoot on it like you won't believe. So we think once he gets the hang of his feet going around, we can concentrate him on looking forward, I think, and because we know he has got the balance because we've seen him on the scooting. So we've had a bit of a play on the on our bike. He's now got his other bike out, which he's using to do the little hills on his thingy one, so he's having to go on that. There we are. We brought him on his bike down here, but and he was scooting that, but to be fair, it's a bit, I think it's a bit too heavy for him, which makes it really hard for him to get around. So well done. He's stuck in here, look. That way.
You have to run. You have to run. Go on, run. Hang on. I'll get you.
So funny. Oh dear. Oh dear. How the bloody hell do you get down here then? Got my own problems now.
Oh, again. Again. What? Go on, again. Go on, again.
Ready? Go! Come on then! Go on then. Go on. Go on then.
He's off. Where are you going? I know.
Those legs move so fast.
I know. Are you going to go down? Ready, steady. Go. Go on. You want me up here? Go on, are you going to go? Oh, it's a big hill. Wow. How clever are you? Bit of an half pipe going there as well. Woo! And up he gets. Well done. Well done. Whoops, Daisy.
Push. Bit more. Bit more. Try a bit more. Is that it? Let's have a look. Good job.
You're very strong.
Well done. You fixed it.
Is it mended now?
Mended.
Well done.
There's more key to the skate park now as well.
Don't get these legs to go.
Yeah.
Right. You did well.
Quite likely to get you more than I think.
Whee! Whee! Good boy. You big boy?